We're back, but not in black. Mythic. Yes! Put on your tryhard caps, because today I'm gonna tell you a story of ice and fire. No, no I'm not, because it's apparently horrible right now. But I'm gonna tell you how a dingus got into Mythic. Yes! If I can do it, think about it, then you can do it easily. If you just have your dingusness, then it's easy. And with this deck, it's super duper easy, actually. I played this a little bit before. You've seen a version of this deck before, but I wanted to show this in the final form that I came up with. There are some tweaks still that I think can be done with the deck to make it better still. But this is pretty much where I'll leave this deck. So I wanted to create a longer video, or maybe a longer talk about the matchups, because I played this. This is like the deck that I played the most this season. I played, I don't know, 100 games, or I don't know how many games I could have played. A lot of them, maybe 50. Something, a lot of games. So I wanted to, if you just want to see the gameplay, then skip ahead. It is going to be a rant about the matchups. What are the good matchups? What are the bad matchups? And I would say that the hardest part was actually for getting from gold to platinum, which I actually did on stream. So you might have seen that. Then it was pretty much a breeze from platinum to mythic, I would say, because this deck is very, very strong against the most meta decks. It's very, very tuned to only be strong, or mostly be strong against mono red, Esper control, more Grixis control, and Grixis midrange. Those are the decks that you will usually crush with this deck. If there's something weird that you're up against, like if you're up against, I've seen other people run my decks, for instance, and my decks usually crush this deck because they run weird shit that I can't deal with. Like they run like very fast Nissas, like Grazers into Nissas, into Karn, into search for the statue, which I mean I have the same trick in this deck, but sometimes they get the God Pharaoh statue trick off on me, and that's not so fun to be on the receiving end of. So those games I often lost. But if you're up against something that's, you know, normal and competitive, then you have a very good matchup. Except I would say mono white. Mono white will be a little bit difficult for this deck. You can remedy that if you feel like I'm gonna be up against a lot of mono white and put in more Settle the Wreckages. But it feels like Settle the Wreckages, they're pretty much only good in that matchup, or only really, really strong in that matchup. The problem with Settle the Wreckage in this deck is that we have Narset, where we usually search for board removal with, and we have God-Eternal Kefnet, and we don't want to reveal a Settle the Wreckage. If we reveal to God-Eternal Kefnet, nothing will happen, because nothing is attacking. They will only just know that we have a Settle the Wreckage, and if we find that with Narset Part of Wales, it's horrible. I mean, if we find a time wipe, and they see that just a second before I cast it, doesn't matter, but if they see that I have a Settle the Wreckage, then that's very, very bad for me. I mean, sometimes you can get away with like Revitalizing and Ritual of Rejuvenating, but that's why I don't run more Settle the Wreckages in this deck. That's why I run Time Wipe. And also that's why I have Mox Amber in the deck, because it's often very important to drop down your 3-drop and then Mox Amber and a land into Time Wipe to fast get that 5 mana for Time Wipe and get that off, because that can be crucial in many matchups to get that off. So why is it good against mono red? We're gonna talk about the different matchups. We're talking about why it's horrible against mono white. I wouldn't say it's horrible. If you're on the play and if you have a good hand, then you can absolutely win. And if they don't have enough things which make their creatures indestructible, you can just time wipe them and easy win, right? But if they have a good start, that can be some trouble for you. The mono reds then. Mono reds, if you have life gain in your hand, you're probably gonna win. If you have a Interplanar Beacon or 2 Interplanar Beacons in hand, you're like 90% chance to win against them. If you don't have any life gain or any early game, like if you're here, if your hand is like Lyra Dawnbringer, Teferi, Time Wipe or something, then you're probably gonna lose, because you're gonna be too slow. So it depends on your opening hand, and it's very hard to anticipate in best of 1, because you don't know if you're gonna be up against mono red. And sometimes, if you've been up against 3-4 control opponents, and you see that you have like Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, and Karn or something, like, yes, I'm gonna win this, because it's gonna be another control opponent, and then there's mono red, and then there's eat you up. But I would say if you have a good normal hand with some 2-drops, some 3-drops, and some life gain, it's an easy win. I would say that that matchup is heavily favored for this deck. Maybe something like 70 or 80% win rate for this deck. Esper control is very good. You need to not get to the state where they lock you out of the game. If they lock you out of the game with counter spells and Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, then they win. But you can act faster than they do, so you have a very, very good chance of winning. All you need to do is plant down a Narset, or plant down a Teferi, or plant down a Karn, and they pretty much can't do much. The God-Eternal Kefnet doesn't do much against them because you can just kill him every time he turns up on the board. So he won't be too reliable. Time Wipe won't do anything except maybe return a Fblthp or something to your hand. Lyra usually won't do anything either. So you have a couple of dead cards in this matchup, but they have some cards which are very, very good against them. Karn is insane, Narset in strength, Teferi is insane, and against any control deck. This is true for Esper control and it's true for Grixis. If you can Karn minus and go for a God Pharaoh statue, you can probably just win. Honestly, you can probably just win the game. If they can't kill the God Pharaoh statue, which is usually only Grixis which can kill it, because they have the Angrath's Wrath, or whatever it's called, then they're pretty much lost. If they don't have that card in hand, they're probably lost. And sometimes you're gonna be so fast with God Pharaoh statue that even if they have, like, what's it called? Bedevil? Even if they have Bedevil, they sometimes can't even cast it because you were so fast with the God Pharaoh statue, because you can Karn minus search for Mox Amber, which I do a couple of times. And that way get God Pharaoh's statue out on turn 5 instead, which is usually a crippling play, which they usually can't recover from even. So those are the good matchups. The bad matchups are weird shit. It's a very broad category, I know. But something like Nissa, something like the mono green control deck that I created with like Nissa, and they have their own Karn and stuff like that. That's quite difficult to defeat. Other bad matchups. I wouldn't say that Wilderness Reclamation is such a bad match. I only play in best of one, so there's very little of that. The only versions that I've seen of that is where they play with, what's his face? Niv Mizzet. Like Niv Mizzet Wilderness Reclamation type deck. Usually I have a pretty good matchup against them, because if you lock the game down with Narset and Teferi, it kind of works at the same lock as against Esper control in any control deck. And usually works, but sometimes it might not. But I have too few games against them to really say if that's a good or bad matchup. I would say intuitively, because I've like faced up against them 2 times and won both games, that it is a good matchup, but maybe it is not. I have too little of a sample size to know that. Yes, I've rambled a lot about this deck, but this is because I really like this deck, and because I feel like if you want to pick something of mine up, and if you want to have a good chance of actually winning a tournament with a deck, then I would say this deck. I would say this deck is super solid. Doesn't really have many weaknesses. I mean every Magic deck will have weaknesses. So something like mono white will probably be your weakness, but it's still super solid. And if you're not expected to be up against it in a tournament with like only mono white players, then pick this up, enjoy it. It's quite fun. And yeah, now I should just stop babbling and jump into the games. Clever. Clever is our opponent. Oh my god, this is 5-lander. I go first though. I keep a 5-lander with a Ritual of Rejuvenation. Of course I keep a 5-lander. Just Mythic. I don't think people are particularly skilled in this this rank. Don't put them on pedestals like you put your Whammon. Put the Whammon on pedestals. I don't like being up there. You get the Mythic and then you play mono red. Body. I feel so. I just want to caress their head. Who did this to you? Who did this to you? Why? Why are you playing mono red and Mythic? You can play anything. You're free now. You're free. Like the birds, I can fly, but still they go to the same place every year. Come on. Don't be a bird, man. Don't be a bird, man. That is another new catchphrase I invented. Don't be a bird, man. I think it's better to bounce this Chain Whirler, hold up Ritual of Rejuvenation. And this looks like we're holding up Absorb very, very much. So we might go for some other player. We might not even play in the Chain Whirler, now that he thinks that I have Absorb up. Rejuvenate! In response. Ooh, that's a time wipe. Well, I'm 21. Here then. The third time Raveler, bounce it. Just to buy it a little bit. Just to annoy him. Just to show him that you haven't dealt damage to me, really. In the last 100 turns. 100 or so turns. Clever. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down again. Ah, okay. No, this time it was not the Chain Whirler. Okay, double Steamkin was his play. Well, in that case, I think we just time wipe it. Wipe them away. Plus you. And pass turn.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Oh, you have? Didn't know. Chain Whirler. Comes down. Deals that 1 damage. Oh, maybe I should have held it up for his turn. Think about it. Why did I do that? Just dingus things. I know. Just dingus things. Goes in with that Teferi. 100%. I'm gonna wait with my Lyra a little bit. Usually you want to wait until they've spent all of their burn spells and stuffs. So wait a little bit with that. Put you down. Draw that card. Ooh, a Settle the Wreckage. That could be juicy. Very juicy. Let's hold that up. Along with the Revitalize. See what it does. He might go for a Fanatical 5-run. Okay, run away, Steamkin. Run away, Steamkin! Run away! We don't need you anymore. We don't want you. And also the wolves are coming. So please run away, Steamkin. Run away. Say. Run away. Okay. Only goes in with that, huh? Only goes in with that. Well, I'll do this then. Block you. And Revitalize. Glacial Fortress. We have drawn a lot of lands. A lot of them. And my turn. Sure. Putting down the Glacial Fortress. Keeping up the Settle the Wreckage. And threatening the Blast Zone also. Depending on what he does here. Does he go Lightning Strike Face? Savage! Savage! We're down to 20. Oh, we're not down. Ah, okay. We're still at 20. I know. Just like to mess with them. Like to tease them, the mono reds. We'll get a lot of mountains. Lightning strikes my face. Yep. And then they go away. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know exactly why I wanted to do it at that particular point. Because he's gonna get so much mana. I can do it next turn anyways. Put a counter there. And okay. Buy a Shino Pyromancer. Well, now he probably can't kill the Lyra. Now it's a good turn to put down Lyra, usually. It's a little bit late, yes, but it's usually at this point where you want to put it down. And minus. Got him! That's how we play this deck! My guide! Kazuto. Again, no idea. Could be a name. Could be anything. Could be absolutely anything. You go first. Well, if I go first, this is a pretty good hand, actually. Lead off with the Island. Island, I know. But I always... In Swedish, I always read Island. Iceland in English. Okay, well, this is not the worst. Can keep up a Revitalize. Now can bounce something, maybe. Depending on what Kazuto does here. We will need to search for something, though. That is true. Making 1 damage. And before it's my turn, we Revitalize. Okay, so here we're just looking to buy some time. So Teferi Time Raveler is perfect. Even though we just bounce a Pelt Collector, which is very uninteresting. It buys us time. And that we do like. Do we drop down the Mox Amber? Now we don't want to show it yet. Don't want to show it. I was speaking like a pro now. I know I'm still a dingus, but I'm trying to act like a pro. Like how I think a pro would act. But it kind of shines through that I'm not. So. Well, this guy acts like a pro, yet a dingus. We pay that life. We pay that life. Pay it so much. Okay, Crawl Harpooner though. Well, is he hoarding 2 Crawl Harpooners? Probably not. Probably not, I would say. Plus you. And turn.
I'll protect you.
Still holding on to this. Maybe catch him off guard with something. With that. Yeah, that's a God-Eternal Kefnet. Do you have the removals in hand? That's the question. Maybe it just has a bounce spell or something. Kills off my Time Raveler here. Steel Leaf Champion! Puts on a counter. Still doesn't have good attacks though. Decline. Oh, I want to reveal that island. That their island. Let's see here. I think Narset is what we want to do here. Put down the island. Put down the Narset. Gain that life. Minus. So Revitalize, that's not exactly what I wanted, but sure. Sure. Plus on you. Oh!
Trust me.
I got to turn off my Steam alerts. Let's see here. Do I just... Ooh. There's nothing really good here I can do. Yeah, I think I just Revitalize during his turn. Let's see what he does. What he goes for. He might feel a little bit better in attacking inner. Parted deckhand. Oh, so we can make something unblockable. Well, now, now we need to find a board sweep. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. Okay. Now he attacks in with the Steel Leaf Champ. No. Okay. Revitalize. Oh, that's a Settle. No, I don't want to reveal my Settle the Wreckage. I would ruin the... Okay, that I do want to reveal though. That I do want to reveal. Cast it. Hello, goodbye. I love how I went back in percent from... I was at 96%, which has to be better, right? And then I went to 97%, which is worse. From winning. You have to win faster in Mythic. I guess that's why everyone plays Mono Red. If you want to get to the top percent, you have to win so fast. It's not even humanly possible. This hand really does not work. The manas. The manas does not work here. Okay, well, the Aeroplanes, Island, Revitalize will keep you. Hopefully we'll see a land on top here. Hopefully. Ooh, yes. That's exactly what I want to see there. Island. Oh, plains, I mean. Okay. Search for Azcanta. Yep. I've seen these tricks before. Fblthp. Draw that card. Fub him. Search for... Oh, why don't I have Search for Azcanta in this deck? Now! Now I came up with that. Maybe I should have Search for Azcanta in this deck. Yeah, maybe I should. Honestly. Maybe I should. We're bouncing that so hard. So hard.
I am not making this up as I go.
Going in with Fblthp. Dang! I don't want him to find his land. I don't want him to be able to do something during his turn. No. Oh, this is perfect. Land stalled. Land stalled. Gonna eat him up! Silly land stall, huh? Gonna go minus here. We're gonna go straight for that God Pharaoh statue. Someone's mana screwed. That's what you do.
Here we go.
Goes for the statue. So many wins I've had with this deck where someone is mana screwed and I search for God Pharaoh statue. Ooh! Not even have the third mana there. Oh, whoa, no. That, you won't gain that life. Sorry to say, but you won't gain that life. We're gonna minus you. And find our Mox Amber. There it is. Perfect. God Pharaoh statue. And he'll probably concede. Let's see. Very likely concede. Plus you. First turn.
That's more like it.
Yeah, you're in a little bit of trouble. I would call this a little bit of trouble. Oh, well, it's not. I mean, compared to what it's gonna be. Do I think you can kill this for 1 mana? No, but I can probably kill it for 2. And this lasts 2 turns, so no. Let's do that. Let's do Narset. Part those veils. Part them. Part them. Veils need parting, she asks. Yes, very much so. Okay, search for Azcanta. I can just bounce that and you can't replay it, so that's pretty good. Oh, I should have taken out the mana. Oh, it's fine though. Now we can... Okay. We gave up. Gave up. Is higher percent better? Oh, maybe it is. I thought it was the top 1%. That's how I thought about it. But I'm getting higher in percent when I win. So I guess it's the reverse. Okay, keep this. But I start off at like 97%. So why did I do that? I have no idea. Maybe there's so few people in Mythic. Something. Ooh, this is our hardest matchup. Mono white. This is the matchup where you don't really expect to win, but sure, if you squeeze out a win out of this, then that's good for you. That's all I can say. Fblthp is pretty good though. Nah, I can do this thing next turn. We get a Karn down next turn. And what he does here, does he want to attack into my Fblthps? He probably doesn't, to be fair. Ooh, that's a pretty good card to have there. If we'd had one more white here, we could have settled some wreckages. We could almost blast on him. Cost 3 though. Cost 3, unfortunately. We can Interplanar Beacon, Mox Amber, and Karn the Great Creator. And then we can go minus. And what can we do against this guy? Not too much, to be fair. Well, Amulet of Safekeeping. Amulet of Safekeeping, probably the best thing we can do against him. Have his tokens be a little bit smaller. Yeah, but this is a bad matchup. If you're on the play and you get a good hand, then you could be fine. Or if you get a Settle the Wreckage off, for instance, that would be pretty good for you. But if you don't get that, then you're in trouble. Very much in trouble. Okay, Venerate the Loxodon. Okay, goes in for Karn. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, we can blow up this guy. The problem is, if I had one more white mana, I would probably have won this, to be fair. But I didn't get the white mana. I was a little bit unlucky with my draw there. I can probably survive one more turn with a God-Eternal Kefnet. To be fair. Yep. Let's put you down. And plus you. This will die if I turn it into a creature.
Evil cannot withstand a right.
No attacks. Yeah, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Dauntless Bodyguard. Protecting... What? He venerated Loxodon? No, what are you protecting, buddy? Okay, the Skymoth Transparent. And Unbreakable Formation. Yeah, like these kinds of starts is... I mean, if I had Settle the Wreckage here, I would own him. I would eat everything up. And he would have nothing. Sure. There we don't die. There we don't die. And then we take... What is this? 12? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we got on to 1. That's fine. That's just very close to that. That's still not dead. That's good. White mana! Ah, okay, we can reveal it though. We would have needed the white mana there. Would have needed it so bad. So bad! Nope. Did not find it. Did not find it. Yep. Yeah. Can check the top card just to see. Just to see if there was a white mana in there. Somewhere. Is there white mana? There was. There was white mana there. Buddy got us. Well played, buddy. Well played. Flip Dog 0. Interesting name. You go first. Perfect. Keep. It's a decent hand. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. A 2-drop into a 3-drop. That's not often that happens. Okay, a Lawnmower Elf. Keeping up the Revitalize. Like a pro, I know I'll just play those at sorcerer speed. You're always so sad with me when I do that. Revitalize. And let's see here. Just bounce that guy. Bounce that guy, buy some time.
Stand by and watch.
That's all we want to do. Buy time for the time wipe. And next time we can God-Eternal Kefnet. If he plays it again. She might. Yep. And kills my Teferi.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Put down God-Eternal Kefnet. Let's see what he does here. Does he have a kill spell for him? He might. Okay, double forest. Wayward Swartooth. Oh, this is a Nissa deck. This is so a Nissa deck. In that case, I just think I take 5, honestly, and just time wipe over them. Reveal Hallowed Fountain. No, that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is clear up this board. But I don't even need to do it now, really, but it's pretty good. It's still pretty good. And see if he has Nissa in hand. He might. Biogenic Usa. Okay, maybe I should have waited a little bit then. Maybe I should have waited. Okay. So, if we drew... Yeah, let's do God-Eternal Kefnet. And... pay that 2 life. Fblthp. Draw that card. Need another time wipe. Need to find another time wiper. Clear this up. Maybe I was a little bit trigger happy on this time wipe. I could have waited. Easily have waited there. A little bit. Yep, gets all those counters. Still reveal Teferi time Ravel. Nope. We are gonna just buy some time here. Bouncing those oozes.
Sorry I'm late.
Bounce you.
I've got it.
Narset, part those veils. Part them, Narset. -2.
Just the trick for this.
That's another Narset. Sure. No attacks here. See what he goes for. Nissa shakes the world. Yep. It's 3 counters on that. And Galta! Yeah, now we really need to find it. And Nissa's Triumph. Now we really need to find our... the best one would be...
I will protect the virtue of this world.
What's it called? I forgot what it's called. Settle the Wreckage would be best. Would be absolute best. No, we're not gonna reveal that. I'm gonna go minus with you.
Hone your prowess.
Ooh. I guess this is best. Or do we Teferi? No, this is pretty much as good, so... yeah, we just need to find that time wipe. So you just put you down. Dig for another time wipe again.
Mind and body
Yep.
should move
Minus.
with thoughtfulness before
Man!
action.
No settlers, no settle wreckages, no time wipes, no nothing, huh? Well, Karn. And buy us another turn with this, maybe.
Trust me.
You there.
You'll thank me later.
Bounce that Galta.
That's more like it.
Interplanar Beacon. I don't want that down. We can Revitalize also. We can do that during his turn. Man! We only found 1 time wipe. We digged a lot. Yep. It's Galta down again. Lawnmower Elf. Goes down. Nissa creates. Okay. Even spawns a token there. Yeah. This is Triumph. Let's see how many that goes for Planeswalkers, though. That's a question. Okay. Forest. 3 counters on there.
The land shall conquer you.
We know he has a lot of forests. What will he go for here? He has an army. Everything for Narset. Everyone. No? Okay, 3. Okay, and that goes face. No? Okay. He's reconsidering. No, that goes face. Okay, and this 6/6 goes there. Well, I can't save Narset, but I can block a few dudes here. I can kill off... Let's see, I can kill off this forest, for instance. Why not? Then I can block the 7/7, take a little bit less damage. Yep, that's pretty good blocks. Yep, and then we're taking 6. And we revitalize. Gain back our health there. Man, I'm concentrated. Such games, huh? Come on, now we gotta find it. Come on, come on. I would love to reveal it, but I can't cast it even if I reveal it there. Need 1 more mana. Ah, okay. We can reveal it though. Because we can draw 1 card out of it. Okay, cast it for 1. Ritual of Rejuvenation, gain 4 life. Ah! Are you kidding me? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Do I have 1 more chance with this? Yeah, I kind of do, honestly. And 1 more chance to draw Settle the Wreckage. Come on! Come on! Ah! 30 cards! 1 time wipe! No! No settle! Can I survive? Somehow? Don't think so. I honestly don't think so. Where is it? Come on! Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Ah! Oh, damn it, darn it.
I've got time.
Can I survive this? I can block this. No attacks. Can I survive this? If I block here, 9. What's this? This 20. 28. Maybe. Maybe. But this would be the comeback of a lifetime if I pull this off. Okay. But man. Not finding the time up there hurt so much. I digged so much. So much. But they were all in the bottom. All in the bottom. Let's wait for the lizard snakes to get to you. Put all the good put the cards you need in the bottom. It's a sure way. Sandmaster, huh? Sandmaster. I don't know that I can defeat a Sandmaster, but I'll try. They are quite strong. Power level 100, I've heard. Opt, is this mono blue? Well, if this is mono blue, then we have a surprise for him. I don't think it is. It is. Or is it? It is, or is it? Is it? Well, let's see. Fblthp the Lost. Will this be countered? Seems like a weird thing for you to counter, but sure. Maybe you're that desperate. You need to counter it. Not the Mox Amber. Mox Amber might come in handy next turn. And if he has a Spell Pierce, I don't want it to get countered. Okay, he opts. 3 blue mana. He just keeps up the mana here. Mox Amber. Lands, okay, that might mean that it doesn't have... Oh, maybe just have creature counters. That could be it. No? Okay. Well, will he bounce it then? Is that it? No? What's going on there? Tempestion. Okay. Sure. Yeah, sure. Reveal it. Reveal the Revitalize. And play it. 2 less to cast. Cast for 1. 1 mana, draw a card. That's pretty decent. Ooh. Blast Zone, huh? I don't know real use in revealing that yet, I think. Teferi, time Raveler. Ravel in times. Spell Pierce! There we had it. There he had it. I might as well attack in there. Because there's no... I'm not gonna block this guy when he puts down the 5th island, so... Bring him down to 15. Kefnet is angry. Countering my planeswalkers, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Goes in for 5 damage. We have a lot of life gainers. Don't feel too worried about that. We're not gonna reveal that, no? I don't feel like we need to reveal the Blast Zone yet. We can just go in with God-Eternal Kefnet. See what his plan is here. I can go in with this guy also. Why not? Maybe, as one of those sneaky Merfolk guys, blocks this guy. Maybe. Okay. So he dives it down. Or Savage. Savage killing off my Fblthp. Well, he has served his purpose, I guess. Did remove an entire dive down from my opponent. That's pretty good, to be honest. End the turn. He's down to 11. The Sandmaster goes in for an attack here. Well, no blocks. Taking 6. And then we're gonna Ritual of Rejuvenation, and we're gonna Revitalize to gain back all that life that we lost. All that life. Bring it back. Revitalize, or Ritual of Rejuvenation. I mean, will you counter this? Nope, did not. Nah. I think we're gonna reveal that now. Revitalize. Narset. Ooh. Nah. Here I might have made a mistake here. I probably should have put down a Merfolk Trickster. Goes for the tappity taps. Sure. Yep, then we'll go to the second main phase. Put down the Narset. Part those veils. With a good card here. Narset. Minus.
Beyond the veil, keep an open mind.
The bad part about revealing a Settle the Wreckage is that you know that we have a Settle the Wreckage. That's the bad part about revealing it. Oh, we'll see. See if it has absolute out of counters. No, they have Siren Storm Tamer now I think about it. With you or a creature you can control. We'll also go for the Revitalizer. Maybe just go for the Revitalize then. He goes face with everything. Revitalize. Ooh, reveal that card, yes! Reveal that card. Play it! Yeah, cast it. You think I was going for Settle Wreckage, huh? Huh? Huh?
Surprise, motherfucker!
I was just healing up. What I was doing. Decline. Minus here. Part those veils.
Meditate and prepare.
Ooh, that's time wipe. I think it's unlikely for this to resolve. Incredibly unlikely for this to resolve. But will. Going with God-Eternal Kefnet. Doesn't do anything. No, so I have the time wipe. Have we cast time wipe and Fair Time Raveler? Yeah, we can. So maybe I kind of force him to go for a counter spell on Teferi Time Raveler, which I don't need that much, to be honest.
Right on schedule.
Okay, minus on the Tempest Djinn. Return that thing. Return it. He just takes it up. Just takes it. Well, will you also take a time wipe? Oh, it took it. Perfect. His board is empty. Tempest Djinn. Okay. Planes. Can God-Eternal Kefnet keep up, Settle the Wreckage. Plus.
Don't worry. I got this.
Yeah, keep out Settle the Wreckage. He surely has a counter, but we'll see. We might even block. Okay, goes for the attack. Surely. Ah, he knows I have settled. Got him! The Sand Master! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Member shout out. Member shout out. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much for watching. A special thanks goes out to Simon Lauer, Master Bagging Gaming, Magic Pistol Man, Alan Clark, Stein Eric Bucken, Ramen Noodles for me, Adam Alexis, Own77, and Blue Dragon. You guys are awesome. If you also want to become a Dark Disciple and rule the underworld, then click the join button below. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. See you in the next episode.